He assisted GPC in establishing the temple in Allahabad as a youth preacher and as the vice president. In 2003, GPC sent him to Nepal to develop youth preaching and to help in creating the strong hold of Krishna consciousness there. As per the instruction of Srila Prabhupada. At the present moment, Patri Prabhu is the active member of the United Nations of the puppets, choir, and musicians. He is known worldwide as a motivational trainer and speaker, as well as linguist who is fluent in many languages. Mentor to many influencers, corporate and political leaders, pop and film celebrities. He actively teaches philosophical and moral disciplines for youth and students at universities and colleges around the world. In India, he was awarded the title of honorary citizen by the government of India for his contributions are renowned in the fields of education and social services. More than that, he is a very good, he can grow very nicely also. Wonderful Kirtaniya and a speaker. Very fortunate today. That's Pradesh. This is Patri Prabhu ki jai.
Bhaktavrinda ki jai. So we can start. Few minutes was the holy name, was holy people in the holy place of Aurangabad, in the holy day. So we have holiday also. It's wonderful. Yeah. So this is actually again I'm saying all the time. I came from Nepal, and in Nepal, I have to speak in English, right?
Yes.
Or in Russian. Ukrainian. Now it's Ukrainian trend. Ukraine is in trend now. So, yes, and in Nepal there is national anthem, and few lines from the national anthem. This national anthem, one of the 10 best national anthems in the world, and 2 lines are like this: Sayo Tunga, Fulko Hami, Yota Mala Nepali. Means Nepali people, they singing that we are all so different. We are all so different. And can you bring me one without the table? So we are so different, like different flowers. Okay? We are so different, like different flowers. Red, yellow, green, blue, right? But we are all united and making one garland because of thread. Sayutunga Fulko Hami Yota Mala Nepali. We are like all one garland. Why? Because we united by thread. We may be so different, but we united in one garland. That's the principle of Yagya Sankirtana Pragya Jayanti Sumedasa. This is the principle of Kali Yuga, the most difficult time for everyone to be together. Isn't it? So I humbly request you to hear with rapt attention today's presentation, which I prepared just. We just 2 days had this presentation. I thought I will have this presentation with you also. Very important. And this topic is so important, especially in our age. How to bring about transformation of the heart. Because nowadays we're living in the world of intense information, no transformation. Isn't it? I was telling this to one devotee today. I mean, we had class. I said, see, one man in Hong Kong, he told me, he's actually Diamond King. He's a very rich man. And he said, you know, Guruji, he said, this world is like a rat race. Rat race. Chuhakadur. Everybody running, a rat race. And he said, even you will win this rat race. At the end of the race, you're still the rat. Nothing changed. Polish sophisticated 4-wheeler Tesla car owner, or maybe even spaceship owner, but rat. No transformation. People like Dvipada Pasha, like animals. fighting, Kam, Krod, Lobh, Moh, Matsarya. And this is all the Vagini, forest fire, people actually suffering. And the reason is because everybody disunited, totally. And it was mentioned, we are members of the United Nations. And Prabhupada used to say, United Nations becoming more and more disunited because more and more flags becoming. Isn't it? I was born in former Soviet Union. We had 16 countries together. Isn't it? My father is Russian, my mother is Ukrainian. And I am Nagharka. I'm Indian. And see what happening nowadays. It's a trend now. Russia attacks Ukraine. So, and my father is Russian, and we speaking Russian language in our own family fire. Why? Kamabini, Krodabini, Lobabini. Because people fighting for the property which doesn't belong to them. That's the problem. Everything belongs to God. But because people trying to divide and rule property which doesn't belong to them, Srila Prabhupada used to say actually, suppose some thieves can go and steal some money, 5 thieves went to the National Bank and stolen 5 crores of dirham, then going somewhere secretly and trying to divide it, and they saying, let's divide it honestly. Okay? It's called honesty amongst the thieves. Imandari bhav chor ke beech mein. What is this? What imandari bhav are you talking about? Similarly, this all work belong to God. Everything should be done for God, for His pleasure. Some siddhi haritoshanam. Not Pradhan Mantri toshanam. Not for this country toshanam or that country toshanam. No. You cannot divide the property which doesn't belong to you. Right? If I'll come to your house now, wow, super, wonderful project of discovery. I'll take it. And this computer also very nice, I like it. And sound system also not bad, I also take it. Hey, excuse me, sir. And then we start to fight. Who will be staying in this room? And we are fighting with you, fighting. And then owner comes. Hey, what's going on here? Ah, chup! We are dividing rooms. Who is putting the border and setting the visa? Which visa you have to get to come to my room or your room? You have seen sometimes dogs, they're passing urine. They're marking their area. So, this is war like that, according to Shastra. Dharmena hina pasudhi samana. People are really getting very bad against each other. That's why Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Trividhim narak sedam dwaram atmanam nashanam kama krodhas tada lobhas trayam tyajet. We have to leave these 3 things, 3 doors. Kam, krod, lobh. These are 2 doors leading to hell. And what is the solution? We're going to discuss with you today the secret of happy, positive, successful relationships. And in Kali Yuga, it's very difficult. We always say, if you want to go fast, you have to go alone. But if you want to go far, we have to go together. We must go together. Isn't it? 1 plus 1 will become 11. It's synergy, isn't it? And for that, we have to step on the throat of our own false ego. Because my nation, my country, my language, me, aham mameti. But actually, I am because we are. Me, if you can turn upside down, become we. Isn't it? Am, upside it become we, W. It means me, we have to transfer into we. We are. We are a team. Together, everyone achieves more. Recently, we had the meeting in the United Nations, and representatives of all religions were there. Nearly 45, 50 people. There were Catholics from Vatican, Catholics, there were Christians, there were Jewish people from London, some rabbis, there were Muslim mullahs, and all the top leaders of society. And we were thinking, and I had to present the topic, how to help the youth of this planet to bring up the spiritual standard. Not Hare Krishna, Hare Rama only. In general, we're speaking about the principle, tattva. And really, we had Allah, nice time. We had very nice. Perhaps, you know, leaders can talk nicely, but I don't know what's followers doing. I don't know. And then at the end of the program, I just asked everyone, okay, guys, how do you feel today? After our meeting, we had meeting, nice presentation. How do you feel? And you please kindly express yourself in just one word. Like, how do you feel right now? One word. Motivated. Motivated. How do you feel? Good. How do you feel? And the words should not repeat. You have to think such a word which never was spoken yet. So all people had to speak different words. Good, better, unity, happiness, whatever, love. Everybody just shooting from the hip. I said, write it down, and we make big list of the words. And then I said, okay, let's make pratisparda, competition. Let's make poetry out of these words only. That's, IQ test. Everybody, we have to write down the poetry just to express all those good feelings. We have to put into the package, to make it in the one. And we had. And guess what? Guess. Your humble servant won. I'm joking. So we just wrote one poetry, and I called my poetry Divine Orchestra. Okay? Divine, because somebody spoke orchestra. कहाँ से उसको आकर के समझो ठीक है? Because we are all playing different instruments, isn't it? You playing bansuri, I am playing guitar, he's playing violin and drum, whatever. We are so different qualities. We are all so different. But we have to play together, yeah? Because I was actually taking in my presentation, I was giving that few examples about orchestra. That's why somebody said orchestra. You can never, because we were all leaders were there, So I said, well, you can never become a leader of orchestra, conductor, conductor of orchestra. You can never become conductor of orchestra unless you have the guts to show the back to the public. You have to have a guts to show your back to the public. Then you can become conductor. Otherwise, you cannot please everyone, isn't it? As Steve Jobs said, if you want to please everyone, go and sell ice cream. Perhaps then you can be able to please. Otherwise, we are not here to please everyone. We are here to do right things. To do things right. That to be efficient and to be effective. You know the difference? What is the meaning of efficient and effective? Anyone knows? Efficient means, you have to make notes, by the way. You can get many good points today, by the way. And it's for free. Seriously, it's very, very important. Whatever we collected in 30 years, you can get in 30 minutes. But mind is like parachute. It's working when it's open. So you have to absorb information. Can't be useful. So efficient means to do right things. To be efficient, you have to do right things. And to be effective, you have to do things right. To do right things and to do things right. There's a big difference. Some people know what to do, but they cannot do. They can do very nicely, but they don't know what to do. 3 things: vision, planning, execution. And usually one person cannot do everything. We do need a team. Somebody planning, somebody has visionary, and somebody has to help to execute things. Things should be done, isn't it? Head in the clouds is fine. It's not steady. So you can hear me. So it's nice to have the head among the clouds, but you keep your legs on the ground. You have to be practical. Dreams always dream, but success is a dream plus timetable and deadline. Very practical. Like Srila Prabhupada, very practical. He was dreaming, but he was also down to the ground. He was very practical man. Efficient and effective. So we have to have a guts sometimes to swim against the current, because all world, as it is said, that current of life, taking people to the ocean of death and birth and death. Mrityu samsara sagara. The modern life dragging people toward the ocean of birth and death. Punarapi jananam, punarapi maranam, punarapi jatani jataveshaya. Dukkha samsare pahi murare. We have to cry very desperately. Like today we discussed in another Divya Desha of UAE. That we have to cry as a baby crying for the mother. Mommy, Papa. Loudly, not just kind of joking. Oh, click, 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 click. Not like this. From the heart. Otherwise, mommy will not come. When a baby is doing drama. We have to actually come. We have to understand. कैसे हम लोग बुरे तरीके से फंस गए इस संसार में? Stuck. अरे खेल माया जोड़ी परी जो जीवमीना. Bhaktivinoda Thakur writing is one wonderful bhajan. कब तक तुम जीवा? You are like fish like soul. How long are you going to stuck in the net of Maya in this ocean of material existence? फंस गए हैं. अरे क्या ना माया जल में फंस गया हम लोग. And we thinking, I'm fine, super, no problem. Ananya sukha lesha hetuho ananta dukkham chanavedamutha. Sukha lesha hetuho. For little happiness, this living entity working like ants from morning to evening. And to take rest coming, we need AC. Ooh, AC. Definitely we need AC. AC Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada is real AC. Nitai pada kamala, Gutti Chandra Sushitala, super AC, lotus feet of Gaur Nityananda. Nityananda, Nitai pada kamala. We need lotus feet of the Lord. It's much better AC than artificial conditioner. AC is artificial condition. So living entity, we are in a very artificial condition and we are running after some kind of happiness. Sukhalesha hetu. Sukhalesha. Ananta dukkham. And we are suffering unlimitedly. Koi man se dukhi, koi tan se dukhi, koi dhan bina udas. Thoda sob dukhi, sukhi, Shyam ka das. Bhagavan Jagannath ji ka das, sukhi. And you can see this. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Rajavidya Rajagukhyam Pavitram Uttamam Pratyakshavagaman Dharmyam Sukham Kartumavyayam. You can become Suprasidati. Brahma Bhuta Prasannatmana Suchatina Kankshati Samak Sarveshu Bhuteshu Mad Bhakti Labate Param. You can become very happy in bhakti, real bhakti. But this bhakti should be ahaituki apratihata yayatma suprasidati. Real happiness. We should not have mixture. Jnana Mishra, Maya Mishra, Dharma Mishra, Dhiram Mishra. So many Mishras we have. Utram Tehi, Rupam Tehi, Janam Tehi, Sriyam Tehi, Virekam Tehi, Visa Dubai, America Tehi, Jai Devati. That's very important. But it's not goal of life. Sometimes people coming to temple, worshipping Narayana. Om Jai Jagadish Hare. धन संपत्ति घर में आवे जय जगदीश करते ना ऐसे भजन. ये ट्रेडिशनल हिंदू भजन. हे प्रभु रोटी चाहिए, धन संपत्ति घर में सुख शांति चाहिए. नो, लेना नहीं, देना. Giving hand will never be empty, and everybody have to work together for the same goal. That's called team, like football team, like a former president of US. Benjamin Franklin, he said, there is nothing impossible for the group of people for whom does not matter who will take the credit, but doesn't matter who will take the credit. ABC, GBC, BBC, doesn't matter. Think Krishna should be happy, that's it. And what does it mean? Gopi gives to another gopi, giving garland in the hand of Radharani. Radharani, you give it to Krishna, because Krishna will be more happy by receiving this from your hand. Not just because I am president chair holder, that's why I have to give everything. No, not necessarily. Krishna can be happy even from small boy like Prahlad Maharaj. Prahlad Maharaj, 5 years old boy. I was telling today also in the class. And for one simple devotee, Krishna taking avatar. Can you imagine? Sheikh of Dubai coming just for you only, especially for you. Not only he doing dandavat to you, which is practically impossible. But I'm just saying, wow, what? Like my mom came to recently to Nepal because I took her from Ukraine, from the I took her to Nepal, and we had Rath Yatra just 5-6 days ago, and I called, president of country and ministers of country and Rashtrapati, Desh ka Rashtrapati aa gaya. You see? And then, and my mom, I like, Mom, you come and give the picture to Rashtrapati. And she gave the picture to Rashtrapati. And nobody was allowed there, only me and Rashtrapati, and I put my mom also. So when Rashtrapati came, and my mom said, selfie. I'm not told to selfie. National TV shooting, what selfie? And she gave this picture. And then she said, wow, Rashtrapati came here to ISKCON. Who are you, beta? Who are you? I am the servant of the servant of the servant. Gopi Bharatur Padakamalayur Dasa. But the same lady kicked me out from the house 30 years ago. I told Dastan. You see, sometimes we are surprised. When Krishna comes for one devotee also, and he doesn't care who are you, which position you are. Bhavagrahi Janardana, isn't it? That's what Prahlad Maharaj is praying. Brahmadaya Suragana Munayoja Sitha Satvai Katanagatayo Vachasam Prabhai Naraditum Purugunair Aduna Piti Pruhu Kim Toshum Arhasi Same Harir Ugra Jate. We had a really very nice discussion about this. How Krishna can be impressed by it. Not by Brahma, Daya, Sura, Gana, Munayo, big Brahma, Devata, Sura, Muni Rishi, Siddhi. No. You didn't give them blessings. But you came and put your hand, blissful hand, on my head. Even Brahmaji, you didn't do it for him. You shake his hand, but never put on his head. But you came to me. And who am I? As Sudama Vipra says, who am I? Poor Brahmana. I have nothing. Amito Kangala, Krishna Bodi, Dhaita Pache Pache. Yogyata Vichara Kichu nahi paya. I don't have anything, Prabhu. Like Sanatana Goswami, he says to Gauranga Mahaprabhu, Gamya Babuhare Kamaye Pandit, Satya Purimani. People telling that I am great, super pooper Pandit, Saraswat Brahmana. And guess what? I'm thinking they are right. I'm expecting, yes, they are right. Satya Purimani. But what nonsense Pandit am I? I don't know what is good for me, what is bad for me. Apona hitu hi kichu nahi jani. I don't know what is best good for me. Nothing to swarthagatim. That's why Shastra says there is prayas, Shriyasi Nashta Drishti. Modern civilization, they actually don't know what is good for them. And there is no one to have a guts to tell them the truth. Guys, you have cancer and it's going to become operation. Na rahega bas, na bachega bas. Katam.com. No, don't be negative. What negative is going on already? Sarvanash, Ukraine finished. Who is next? And we are thinking, no, we are in 21st century. We're kidding or what? They're making so many nuclear bombs and vacuum bombs and so many other destruction weapon. One of them, this is weapon of destruction. Destructing like anything from real gold. Can you imagine? When I was small kid like this, we badmasi kiya. Actually, sometimes children are very naughty. You know what we did? So I have to confess. So sometimes, as a kid, it's naughty. There's highway and there's some arrow. It's showing you where to go. Main city that way. And children, they used to do and change the arrow. And which are near those driveway. 100 kilometers guys. And then kisne kiya? Misdirected civilization. What to do? So similarly, it's never late to take U-turn, however long you're traveling, in wrong direction. It's never late. Jab tak ye tab sabera. Utho, utishta Bharata. Wake up, sleeping souls. Like Mahavishnu Maharaj, he making very nice song. Bad dream, wake up. Bad dream, wake up. I think you can find it in YouTube. Bad dream, wake up. Jeev jago. Gaura Chandra boli. Kotha nidro jao maya. Pishachira kore. How long are you going to sleep on the lap of this witch Maya? Snoring and Sukhalesha Ananta Dukkham Chanaveda Mudha. Suffering so many problems. Ananta Dukkham Chanaveda Mudha. And the fools, they don't even know about this, that they're suffering. They're thinking, I'm fine, super. How are you? Nice, fine, fine. Have you seen this kind of stuff? They're coming for some kind of parties, dressing themselves, hi, super pooper cars, and they're hi, they're fashionable. In English, they call drinkable water, and in Hindi, it's called pine ka pani. Nowadays, fashion, some English, not Hindi, English. Pineable pani, pineable. Pineable pani, pineable. Not pine ka, not drinkable, pineable. People want to be fashionable, you know. Forgetting their own culture. Mombatti ki niche andhera. So that's why you can see nowadays people are going in a very wrong direction. There is no peace of mind. There is no relationships. I can give you big statistics. So many divorce, so many frustrations, suicide rate, especially after coronavirus, Maharaj. Nobody will give us peace in this world. So many people frustrated. They lost jobs, I believe here also. People losing jobs, isn't it? And what to do? And what to speak about now, Ukraine? People lost their near and dear, they lost property. Now they nowhere, Nagharka in Europe. They don't have house, they lost their parents. Husbands left in Ukraine, children with wives, they left in Europe. Never come back. So what to do in this situation? Somebody can blame God. Why God does it to us? And we're forgetting that there is cause and effect. I was telling in one place that, in India they have this bold advertisement. See, after break, aaj tak, Sunday ho, Monday ho, सब लोग खाओ अंडा, तब हो जाएगा ठंडा, जब यमराज मरेगा ठंडा. The last two lines we are reading. Sunday ho, Monday ho, सब लोग खाओ अंडा. And I was thinking, दो लाइन और जोड़ना पड़ेगा, तब हो जाएगा ठंडा. AC. जब यमराज मरेगा ठंडा. Every action has opposite and equal reaction, karma. You see? And actually, as it is said in the 11th canto Bhagavatam, one Brahmana, he says, no, not my mind, not Devata, na Devatatma, Graha Karma Kalaha, no. Not my karma, not my graha, not Rahu, not Ketu, not Shani Dev, Sadasati, चल रहा है प्रभु जी में है. No, it's because of your mind. Bhagwan, Chanchalam Himana Krishna Pramati Bhagavatina. That's why the mind of people of this world destructed, uncontrollable, therefore creating so much havoc in society. So therefore, it's the most difficult task. How to bring this mind under control and how to act unitedly as a team. As a president of country, he said, nothing impossible again. For the group of people for whom it does not matter who will take the credit. And in our case, we have to serve Krishna together. Somehow or other, to please him. And if he is pleased, tasmin tushti jagat tushtam, what can be easier than this? Just let us please the Lord. First of all, let us accept that there is a Lord, one for all. We call him any name. Allah, Allah, Jesus Christ, Yehovah, Rama. Rama vimurtishu kalani yamena tishtan. Nana avatarama karod bhuvaneshu kintu. Soyam sa Bhagavan Pumanyo. Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajan. Krishna is Adi Purush. We are Adidas. You see this company? Adidas? Adidas. And Kamal ka fool hai na, Kamal kar diya na, Adi Das. And Krishna is Adi Purush. I think we have to give a Guinness Record award to this company Malik. Adi Das. We are all servants. Jivera Swarupa Hoya Krishna Nitya Das. We are all servants. It's our constitutional position. We can never lord over on this world. And we have to work together. As a liver, kidney, heart, everybody so different, isn't it? But they're working, cooperating together to please the stomach, to make body healthy. And that's why in that meeting we wrote one poem, as I told you, no? Shall I read for you?
Yes.
So I call this poem, it's called Divine Orchestra. So this is the global orchestra to play the divine music of love. So please listen, this is very interesting. Um, and one guy, some Catholic church from Vatican, he's giving me Amen. Because he was Christian. Amen. So I had to include that word also. Condition was to use all the words, nothing outside. So I wrote the point. We are all so different and beautiful indeed. Together we can grow high with the spiritual speed. Like the divine orchestra, we can produce the song which will make all world united, harmonious and strong. The spiritual symphony descending from above, with hearts united in hope and peace, will bring the divine love. In our song, we will use the words smile, unity, and joy. Cooperation, love, and harmony, the darkness to destroy. Rejuvenating family, together we create. To give the solace to the world before it's too much late. Create the symphony divine with love as a holy queen. Share your happiness with mine. So be it, and Amen. So, we actually here, all of us, we came here to share our happiness. Machittamad prana bodhayantas parasparam kathayantas chamam nityam tushyanti charamanti cha. Bodhayantas parasparam. It's not just entertainment of one Bideshi sadhu. Athwa Hindi bolo Prabhu ji, Hindi mein baat karo. So it's not entertainment, it's bodhayantas parasparam. Two-way traffic. We are recharging our battery. And today we're going to discuss about this battery recharge. Because sometimes relationships, they get discharged. In the beginning, people happy, especially before the marriage, oh, tera mera dil dil, I love you. Isn't that heard this very often? Once, one morning, husband will एकदम पूरा एकदम ज़्यादा हो गया, उसको गुस्सा हो गया, धुआं आ गया, झगड़ा हो गया, सुबह सुबह उठ गया, ब्रेकफास्ट नहीं खाया, भाग गया, ऑफिस में चले गया. So wife calling him, did you take breakfast? And husband was too much. Okay, let me mocking the wife. Started to photocopy, reflecting the same thing. My wife asking, yes or no? Why you left? Did you take breakfast? And husband saying, did you take breakfast? I am asking you. Did you eat something? And husband said, I'm asking you. Did you eat something? Can you be cool and answer nicely? Can you be cool and answer nicely? So wife became smart. Okay. She said, I love you. And husband said, I took breakfast. You see? To say I love you becomes so tough. I already told you 10,000 times. How many times I should say? It's called, to be nice in society. We have to learn the needs, interest, concern, and expectations. Nice. Needs, interest, concern, and expectations. And that's what we're going to discuss with you today. How to bring our society, spiritual society, physically, emotionally, socially, to the higher level. And how to learn to bring our consciousness to the higher level, from childhood of taking to the maturity of giving. Because tendency is to take, my Lord, give me daily bread, give me, give me, give me. But actually, we're supposed to give everything back to the Lord, though He didn't need anything. He nothing needed of anything from us. Suraj ko Deepak dekha hai na? When we're taking bath in Ganga, we're taking water of Ganga. Om Ganga Devyaya Namaha. And giving back to Ganga. पानी तो नहीं भरेगा, काम भी नहीं होगा. So it's water of Ganga only. So what can we give to Krishna? Prabhupada in one audio recording he said, what can you give to Krishna? Nonsense. What can you give to him? Everything already belongs to him. Sarvaloka Maheshwaram. What we can give love. Serious business. But if you don't have love, what to do? Isn't it? So therefore we have to learn how to offer Krishna. And that's why then our life becomes successful. That's Krishna's suggestion to us in 10th Canto Bhagavatam. Etavam janma safalyam dehinam iha dehishu pranair arthak dhiya vacha shriyas acharanam sara. He says if you really want etavam janma safalyam, you want to make your life successful, then you have to sacrifice everything for Paramapakara, for the highest benefit of the humanity. What is that? Pranair, your energy of life. Arthair, paisa, taka. Dollar, hari. So, Krishna doesn't need money. Seriously. Knowing sadhu needs money. He already left everything. He doesn't need anything. But for Krishna, like one yogi make photo. Prabhupada was shown the photo. And one yogi sitting in front of him, so much money. And this yogi doing like this. Vairagya, Jiva. I'm super, pooper, Tyagi Vairagya Baba. But Prabhupada said, hey, Vika, this is not correct. Make my photo. Bring me as much money and make my photo. Like this. Because I need to money for Krishna. Because everything already belongs to Krishna. So they don't know how to use it. They're using for et indriya prithaya aprinoti. Munam pramatta kuruti vikarma. Pratishta rupena mattaha pagal vikaram karne ke liye na. They're using this for sin. Therefore, they don't know. We have to duskriti. Namam duskriti no mudha. So we have to take everything and use for the benefit of society, to uplift society, right? And to bring about the balance of spiritual values in life. So like that. That's why Artha, Dhiya, intelligence, and Vacha, our Vakya, to glorify Krishna. Nivritta Darshayupadiyamana Bhava Ausha Vichutra Mano Virama Sa Uttama Shloka Gunanuvada. Uttam Shloka. We have to glorify Krishna. This is the medicine of this age. And holy name. Aushadhimaya Nashtu Varulagi Harinama Mahamantra Lavutumi Magi. Prabhupada said those who are distributing holy name and those who are supporting those who are distributing, they're getting same benefit. Because they're one team. Sometimes guy can play as a gatekeeper. He never put even single goal in the gate. But if team wins, they'll get golden medal as well. Not only he, another 11 players outside, those who are extra, they also get it. And coach and medical group, everybody will get it. Because we are a team. Together everyone achieves more. But people, they don't have sense of team. They don't have that sense of holding. I'm giving this example of because it's different topic. It's about team building, spiritual team. We have seen these warriors, gladiators. Gladiators, they're fighting shield and sword, you know? Shield and sword together. They make formation like this. Tortoise formation, shield to shield. And they're standing, hold together, hold together. They have to hold together, shoulder to shoulder. Then they're making a wall. And once we give you a seminar, I gave one seminar, shield and sword of spiritual warrior. Shield means Shraddha, holy name, intelligence, and enthusiasm, love, and discipline. That makes protection, shield. And sword means Shastra. Shastra. Chindanti Shastrani. Shastra. Cutting. Sword of knowledge. 7 Canto Bhagavatam, 15th chapter, text number 45. Guru gives us the sword of knowledge and Achyuta Bala and power to lift the sword and use the sword. Bala, man, Bala without Bala, without Guru, Balaram, you cannot do anything with the knowledge. So, sword, Shastra, W. Willpower. Utsaha, nishchaya, dharya. You have to have guts. Right? No guts, no story. You have to have guts like Prabhupada. One man challenged all world. 70 years old man went to the West. Isn't it? And the bhakti, I was reciting today's shloka, and I gave some gift for all of you today. This is the poem we wrote to Srila Prabhupada. Because bhakti is like milk of the lioness, very powerful. And to keep the Chaitanya's name, one of the Chaitanya's name is Singha Chaitanya. Singha Chaitanya. He's like lion, roaring like lion, Harinam Sankirtan. His chest like a lion, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And his bhakti, Namo Mahavadanya, Krishna Prema Pradayate. His Krishna Prema, Mahavadanya, he gives like a milk of lions, distributing this milk to everyone. But to keep the milk, you cannot keep it in simple vessel. Kharab ho jayega na? You need to have golden pot. Golden. सोने का बर्तन से तेजाब का परीक्षण is very powerful, and milk of lion is used in Ayurveda for some tonic rasayana, like poison of the snake. Thoda. So bhakti of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he came to give this bhakti, and how he will distribute this bhakti through his representative. That's why Prabhupada, he gave this challenge. He took this challenge. Himmat tha unke paas na, guts. Can you imagine 70 years old man cross the ocean, travel all over the world? Amazing, yeah? 40 times. ऊपर नीचे आगे पीछे, ऊपर नीचे आगे पीछे. It's inhuman to travel even once. Very difficult. Time back, factor, disbalance. And he wrote books. So many books he wrote. More than 80 volumes. We have now this treasure. This is ISKCON treasure. So many books of Prabhupada found inside. Very Prabhupada na where would we be? So Prabhupada did it. The sacrifice of one man. One man. One word can set the goal. One vote can change the future of the country. One prayer can make animal into human being. One sincere prayer of repentance. One breath can be the distance between material and spiritual world. One star can guide the ship in the darkness of the ocean. And one flower can express emotion. Isn't it? Just one flower. And one man can change the future of the world. People may not understand this so far. They may not understand. But trust me, Dukh mein sumiran sukh kare, sukh mein kare na koi. Srila Prabhupada said, ISKCON is the organization which can save the world in its darkest hour, which is yet to come. It's still coming. So therefore, Srila Prabhupada took this challenge. And what he wrote in Jaladutta, what did he write? He wrote, Nachao. I don't have bhakti. My name is Bhaktivedanta, but I don't have bhakti and I don't have knowledge. Simply poor beggar. Make me dance. Make me dance, my Lord, as you want. That's it. And Krishna, nachao. And he made him dance all over the world. For 3-4 days, he even was able to dance into Russia. For 3 days in Moscow. The rest is the history, you know what happened. Therefore, Srila Prabhupada is a hero. And we are following his footsteps. We're taking responsibility. So I wrote a poem about Srila Prabhupada. Bhakti resided in your heart like the nectar in the golden pot. You were very kind and smart to spread the love of God. Through angry ocean had to cross, 2 times got heart attack. So personally, Supreme Lord, your pot had to protect. So even single drop of nectar may never outspill. The ocean calm became still by Lord Shri Krishna's word. By distributing nectar wide,
You relieved the earth from the pain. You saved so many fallen souls who were living lives in the vain. You helped us, Lord Govinda. To you is our tribute. Let planet Earth embrace your feet and offer you salute. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. So like that, Srila Prabhupada, he saved us. Sometimes Prabhupada came, I came to save you. And his Ucharana pronunciation was Indian kind of little bit. Because in America people speaking like, boy, 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 wow, 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 like no more, wow. And in India, hello, for people, especially in South India and North India, special pronunciation. Naturally, you can identify Indian English. And some American disciples of Prabhupada told me, हमको समझ में नहीं आता था कि we couldn't understand what this guy is talking about. For 3 months, remember you said, for few months you couldn't find out what he's talking about. Some big philosophy. You can't understand. And you can just see Prabhupada in 1966, 65. He's giving lecture on tape recorder on Chaitanya Charitamrita, PhD level. People they don't even know who is this Krishna. What is this temple? He said, go and open temple. What is that temple? And Mukund Maharaj telling to Shyam Sundar and Madhuri Murthy, let's go San Francisco, open temple. So he asked me, what is this temple? Oh, this front store, painted white. 26th Avenue, that's that thing that they saw only. They didn't see anything else. Temple means front store, shop, painted white. That's temple. And they went to San Francisco. And they opened exactly the same store because they found. And they didn't know, oh, Swamiji will come. Swamiji will come. We have to decorate temple. And they have to make painting of Krishna. So, Krishna, how will this guy look like? And nobody knew how Krishna looks even like. Can you imagine Prabhupada talking? He's preaching to somebody who doesn't even know how Krishna looks like. But we trusting Prabhupada. This Swamiji, very nice, good man. Who is Krishna? Ajanak, one hippie came, he was in India. He was traveling, oh, I've been in India 1 year ago. I know who is Krishna. I'll make painting. Okay, super. Oh, he knows. Let's go. And they made one painting. You know what painting they did? On the wall of the shop. Big mountain, volcano, volcano coming. And from volcano, 400 blue guy, coming out. Like this. Blue. This is Krishna. Oh. And later on, when Prabhupada arrived to San Francisco, he was coming. He said, wow, Prabhupada, wow. Who is this? This is Krishna Swamiji, Krishna. Oh, wow. From volcano coming guy, 400 blue, but blue. So what to do? Prabhupada was thinking, what to do with this guy? What is material I have to cook, What is subject? What to do? So okay, let me show them Krishna. And Prabhupada took the picture, and it had one picture of Radha Krishna. Okay, let me show you how Krishna looks like, my dear children. Look here, and all the hippies sitting like this, big hair. Oh, Swamiji, show us the God. And he's showing the God. Have you seen God? Yes, I've seen. Let me show you God. And he's showing a picture of Radha Krishna. This is God. Okay? And this hippie were sitting like this with girlfriends, And who is this girl nearby? So Prabhupada said, what to say? Ladini Shakti Asmat, all this Ladini Sambhini, Sambhit Shakti, Antaranga Shakti Bajra. They don't understand, they bow their head. Prabhupada said, well, don't worry about that. It's God's girlfriend. And he said, wow, cool! God also has girlfriends! We like this God. Even he has girlfriends, Prabhupada had to speak a very simple language to make them understand from zero to hero. And these people, how many temples Prabhupada opened in the world? Huh? 100? No. 1. 26nd Avenue. But the rest of the temples were opened by his disciples. Prabhupada opened only one temple. The rest of the temples, devotee took challenge. Swamiji, you can go. Okay, he took a globe, geographical globus, Lottery ticket. Brahmananda will go Africa, Kenya. Haribo, boom, gun. Jayapadagama will go boom. Canada, okay, Montreal, go and become president. President of what? Of temple. Which temple? You make temple and become president. Okay, Gurudas, Guru Kripa, boom, Japan, Haribo, and they were going. Gargamuni Brahmananda, Pakistan, bam, gun. Not like disciple coming to the Guruji. Guruji, what seva I can do for you? Haribol, Gurudev, 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 Haribol. What seva I can do? Okay, do one thing. Go for book distribution. Wrong guess, Guru Maharaj. Try again. Like that. Wrong guess, Guru Maharaj. Try again. Something else. Because we want to get seva as we want, not as what's required. We don't have relationships. We don't have the guts, unfortunately. Not all of us, but of course. But the strong as an organization, it's taking so much challenge, especially in UAE. I'm so happy. Always coming like in my family, very intense though. So many devotees, hardly I have time to sleep even. We have programs till 1 o'clock at night, kirtan, and one prem desh doesn't want to allow to go to another desh because we have such a kirtan fire up. Devotees coming, but you have to go, time. And they sweat and join in the kirtan also. Oh no, in half an hour continue kirtan. They forgot why they came. And then it's so nice actually. Because when devotees tell me, Krishna manifests, really. Madhuram madhurni vipi mangalim vipampi mangalam pavanam pavane vipi harir namayeva kevalam. Madhuram madhuri vipi. It's very sweet, really sweet. When devotee coming, Gayanti Bhakti Bhavina, Hare Namai, Bhakti Bhavina. Jiva Goswami explains what is Sankirtan actually is. Bahumilitvam, Tad Gana Sukham, Krishna Ganam, he explains in his sandarbhas. When many people coming together, Bahumilitvam, or Tad Gana Sukham, happily chanting, not just, oh, Jabardast hai, Vishar Kirtan karna. No, all night program, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said. Why we are wasting time snoring at night? Let's do kirtan in Shiva Sangam, We are not going to imitate though, but that's how it is. So much happiness is there. And Krishna, Hari Sada Vasit Tatra Yatra Bhagavata Janaha Gayanti Bhakti Bhavina. Hari Sada Vasit Tatra. He is residing there when the world is changing together. So this is a wonderful thing, and I think this is time to start the seminar. We'll start the lecture now. We didn't even start yet. Actually, I was supposed to start as a kirtan, but we didn't start even kirtan because I see your smiling faces. I got inspiration to warm up the situation. Shall we continue? Yes. So this is the actual transformation from childish mentality of taking to the maturity and happiness of giving. Pranaya Rakaya Dhiya Vacha. मानस देह गेह जो किछु मोरे अर्पिलो तो आपदे नंद किशोरे. Hey, everything I have, Krishna, whatever I have, take, it's yours. Idam Govinda, idam Nama. Nothing is mine. I was telling the story about Shivaji Maharaj, Chhatrapati Shivaji, how he gave his kingdom to his Ramdas, Guruji. And Guruji said, "Oh, kya karo bhai? You take it back." And he said, "Okay, I'm taking back, but I'm running on your behalf. It's your kingdom, Guruji." That's real mentality of the king, representative of God. It's property of God, like Govindaji, Rajput in Jaipur. Everything belongs to Govindaji. And he giving everything. And real and powerful eye medicine from the disease of this age. So, eye medicine. People say don't have Nashta Drishti. Shriyasi Nashta Drishti. For their own benefits, they lost the vision, what is good for them. And just for the sense enjoyment, they're suffering like anything in Maya Jal. Nishkinna na koi no pai. There is no way how to get out from this. And they're trying to mitigate the problems. So suppose fire everywhere, fire. Some fire happened, everywhere fire. And some man say, oh,
Garmi, you feeling hot? No problem. No problem. I have ice cream. Take ice cream. Thanda ho jayega. You can get cool. Ice cream will not help. Can you take me out from this situation? Similarly, temporary solution, touching the hole, will not help. We have to get out from here. Tadhama paramam mama. Permanent solution. And today's presentation I called Transformation of Heart. Okay, let's do it experience Kirtan. Because we have to invite Krishna. By doing Kirtan, we are inviting Krishna. Okay, ready? I'm always saying those who are doing Kirtan and clapping their hands, according to the latest statistic of WHO, those who are clapping hands 100 times every day. Their heart problem, heart-related problems, pressure, BP, heart-related problems reducing 60%. By clapping, it's like massage, you know. You have seen sometimes in the park laughing yoga. You have seen sometimes people be clapping like that. It's good exercise actually. You have liver, head, spine, legs, you know. It's all massages there. Acupuncture. By clapping only. So devotees, they don't have any problem from Sarachar Bhajit. From morning time we are clapping and dancing. Can you show me any organization in the world where people can wake up 3 o'clock morning taking cold water and dancing 4:30? Without drinking vodka or something. In this material world, to dance you have to drink something, go to nightclub, do something. Well, I should become like Jagannath. Because I have to put some intoxication. And devotees are intoxicated by holy name and katha. Nisyi bhavad gunakathamrita panatha. Dhruva Maharaj he says, Yananja solvanam rub dasadam bhavabdir nisyi bhavad gunakathamrita panatha. I'm intoxicated by Krishna katha. Radhika Ramana, Narayana, Narayana. Because it's like Madhura Madhuri, very sweet. And they oblivious. Because the bliss is so nice. And they're distributing this bliss to others. That's how it should be. And that's alone very difficult, but together it's much easy because we are taking everyone each other together. 1 plus 1 become 11. 1 become 111. I'm always giving example when in Bandarghat, you know, it's in port, when tide comes night time, no water comes. And when the water comes up, then all the ships, small ship, big cruise or big ship and small boats, they all coming together up. Doesn't matter the size. Whether you're ABC, GBC, leader, guru, sannyasi, grihastha, child, doesn't matter. When we're doing kirtan together, everybody uplifted. We are so different and wonderful indeed. Together we can grow high with a spiritual speed. When atmosphere rising like this, everybody, even new people, even animals, Prabhupada said. I have one clip. In our temple, there's one dog coming regularly. I started to feed this dog with cookies, prasadam. 1 day, 2 days, 3 days. Since 1 year, he became Mantrika Sadasya. He became member of our family. Coming from Mangala Arati, he's not going inside the temple, but outside in Kartik, lying down. And I called this dog Kalia. Hey Kalia, Kalia, and we taught her how to do Dandavat. Vancha Kalpadrabhyastakara, Turant Dandavat. This time I just left, I was not there, I was in Thailand. And this guy also left somewhere. Roaming around somewhere with enough dogs. Never came from Mangalarati, not chanting 16 rounds. And I just now, before I came here, I came to temple and this guy appeared also. And I saw him in Darshanarati outside in carpet, same place. We have even carpet for him, lying down. And when I came, he feel very, very sorry. Straight, he cannot see even my eyes straight because he feel very guilty. Like this, hey, Kalia, pranam, pranam. Amazing actually. Even dog, and I have video, I can send you can send it to group. We're chanting Hare Krishna and this dog lying down, chanting also with us. He cannot chant, rum, 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 rum.
voices. Even dog can chant holy name. Why not human being? So let us clap and chant holy name. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Jai Jai Hare Krishna. Hare Dharma Prem Nam Sankirtan Yagya Ki. So nice, isn't it? Time factor, otherwise we can do all night. So, are you ready? Everything just those who just came, we came exactly in time. Before that was introduction. Actually, it's very important. I'll rush a little bit. I don't want to keep you too long. But it's very, very important to grow from passion to compassion. And we'll discuss today about the 3 secrets of happy, successful relationships, which you can actually use everywhere. It's principle. It can be in family, it can be in community, common unity, it can be in country, used by the all leaders of country. It can be in spiritual organization. You know, spiritual, what is the difference between ritual and spiritual? Anyone know? Ritual means like 4237, 4237. You can do exercise, even chanting holy name. I was telling today one devotee, you can chant holy name for a long time. So lips exercise I call it. Lips gym. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. After 20 years you will have a big lip. So, no transformation, nothing. And you just simply want to finish your 16 rounds. Done. So you did it. And guess what? You will finish, no problem. You will finish 16 rounds. That's it. But our goal is not to finish. Kirtanya Sada Hari, to chant all the time. So this is also way to go. How to create strong hold of relationships. Hold means home of love and devotion. I didn't finish the sword. No? Remember shield and sword? Shastra, willpower, optimism, relationships, and dust and what the sweet of Vaishnava. That's what will protect us. Shield and sword. So I will discuss today with you, and it is explained that we have only one life. Labdva sudurlabamidam bahu sambhavanti. You can put this here. Everybody can watch. I hope people are online. So, no, it's good. We can switch off this, right? Maybe you can bring clothes here. Not with you, actually.
We have we have two lines, and the second one starts when you understand that we have only one. जब दिमाग आएगा हमारे पास समय नहीं है, एक जीवन है हमारे पास. Then you start with Dvija. Your second life started. Therefore, this is very important to care for yourself and care for others. Now, जो कल करे तो आज, जो आज करे तो अब, पाल में प्रलय होगी, बहुरी करोगे कब? Very important. Not tomorrow. जो कल करे तो परसों भी जीना परसों. Now we have enough of time. No, Shubhasya Sigram, right now, today and here, power of now. No? Yesterday is history, future is the mystery, present is a gift, present. So we have this wonderful time together right now. Take full advantage. Don't think, okay, let me just take rest and I will see later on in YouTube. No, never know. So therefore, when someone truly cares about you, they make an effort, not an excuse. Isn't it? Who wants, he will find the opportunity. Who doesn't want, he will find the reason. Those who really want to stretch to you helping hand, they will be with you. Because as we say, if you really want to understand how rich you are, you drop the tear when you have difficult time and see how many people will come to give you shoulder and wipe your tear. Those truly care, people, those who really with you. And that's why Krishna is our best friend, because he's always with us. And he's teaching us the science. We are living in this together on a very small planet, believe me. It's like a small village. Just a few days ago, I was in Bangkok and Pattaya in Thailand. Just after a few days, I came to Kathmandu and we had a Tayatra with our party of country. Then after a few days, I'm in Dubai. And after some weeks, I'm going into Europe. And then I'm going to US. It's like one small house, roaming around, many, many rooms. And people, we have to learn how to live peacefully together. Unfortunately, we have so many wonderful ways and technologies and discoveries and Guinness records, and then still there is no peace. What is the use? Tadaktim. What is the use of all these discoveries if they're not making this world more better and peaceful and relationship more healthy? We have so many ways, but we are not using them properly. We are misusing them. Therefore, in spite of so many facilities, we're not able to cross and see what is behind that. And nowadays, people are just going other day from the hair salon, you know. Real picture, I'm not joking, it's like seriously real. And it's become fashion nowadays. Fashion. Wow, Patra, I was thinking. Because people are so deeply dissatisfied with their life. They need some extravaganza to attract attention to themselves. They're doing this just to attract attention because they're feeling lonely. They are not fulfilled inside. To attract their attention, they have to be something special than others. And you know, you've seen the shop, you know the shop, right? Mataji maybe know. Zara. You know, for this particular shop, they hiring the room and they paying the rent. They paying rent. And they paying rent, how much they paying rent for 1 month? Anyone know? No. In Bombay, correct. Then how much? 1 crore, 1 crore 1, 1 crore 2. Anyone else? 5. No, this is too much. 2.5 crores they paying. Just rent. It means they have good business. You have to have business turnover to be able to pay, isn't it? And what clothes they're selling? Sitaram. And they have border, you know. This is one Mr. Kapoor, film star in Mumbai. He wrote in his page. Buy 2, get 1 begging bowl free. And people feeling, oh, the super, the special fashion. It became fashionable, you know. Less clothes you have, more fashion it is. Crazy. Prabhupada said, topless and bottomless civilization. So therefore, we have to understand that this is a world of smiling faces, crying hearts. People just hi, smiling from the billboards, But then some अंदर का मामला है बिल्कुल खाली. Really, I happen to speak with big film stars and big. Actually, I was recently, some few months ago, I was in Los Angeles, and one of the friends was staying there in Beverly Hills, Beverly Hills, and I got the chance, to stay in a very huge villa, very big villa on the mountain in Hollywood, and in Beverly Hills, all the big film stars and whatnot, Jim Carrey, Bill Diesel, all these big guys. So you know what Jim Carrey said? Jim Carrey, he said, I wish everybody should become filthy rich and famous like me to understand this is not a solution. This is not a solution. People running, doing golden mountain climbing, like Beatles, they said. We were climbing the golden mountain of success of life. And once we climb on the top, we look back, nothing is there on that side. There's only way down, nothing is there. Like we have in India, sometimes it's, uku. They making this as juice, cane juice. Yeah. Such machine. I'm sure everybody will drunk. Putting this, the sticks of cane. This poor guy, he'll squeeze each single drop of juice from there. And when it's really, nothing remains there, the garbage, like paper. It's throwing this in the street. And then cow comes. Thinking this is juicy cane. Nothing is there. Throwing. And it becomes a little bit wet because of saliva. Then another cow comes. Oh, looks like cane juice, very tasty and also juicy. Looks like. Oh, nothing is there. And then third cow comes. Just got Dubai visa, just newly got. And it comes and let me see, go here and there, Burj Khalifa, up, down, here. Nothing is there. Same thing. Oh, twinkle, same thing. Nothing new under the sky, isn't it? So like that, smiling faces, crying hearts, nothing is there. This is not a solution. But when you reach, the top skyscraper, you find that you forgot the key from your room downstairs. And you have to go down back again to Narati Janana. So, this is the world we are living nowadays. Look at this. This is the real world.
Does it look like modern city?
Welcome to the material world. Smiling faces, crying hearts. Isn't it? I just came from the ocean today morning. We went to some Bengali devotees to the ocean. I was trying to, okay, let me take bath. I was thinking morning time. And we went, this big layer of the oil. And it's like shining on the sun. It's something special oil. Special ocean of oil or what? Very thick oil, it kept shining. I was even afraid to put my leg there because it's like so much dirty. And so many fishes and different gula fish, many fishes dying. This is not exaggeration, this is real truth. That's what's happening. For the sake of sukha lesha hetu ananda dukkham, for the sense enjoyment, we don't care to kill, beat, borrow, steal, destroy, like that. And we still want happiness. In our literature, there's on Leo Tolstoy, maybe you heard War and Peace, He wrote, we pray to God in Russian languages, sounds like this. Мы молим Бога озарить наш путь. Даруй нам мир, о всеблагой Господь, но на губах у нас животных мертвых плоть. Means we pray to God, give us peace and prosperity and shanti, but at the same time, on our lips we have blood of dead animals. We are so cruel, we don't even care for the chickens and bulls and beef and cows, and we are praying peace, we want peace. What peace? With cruel heart, we're not going to have peace. So, but how to achieve real peace? Peaceful families, peaceful countries. I told you about the battery, right? Battery charge. Sometimes relationship, international, national, local batteries down and down. We need very, very emergency situation. We have to recharge the battery. Goodwill power battery. So we can have positive relationships. And I call it, double A, triple A battery. And we're going to speak today with you triple A battery charge. There is 4A battery charge. If you want to know, I'll give you extra A, but we'll discuss today about 3A battery relationship. 3A secrets. First one is attention. We have to give attention to each other. Dhyanam, not like aram garam. Okay, sorry, I don't have time. No. Did you eat today morning? I love you. I ate today morning. You see, or we just don't have time. Okay, I love you from 9 to 8 or from 9 to 10. Then I am busy. I don't have time. We cannot love each other just only from this time to this time. Love is 24 hours 7. And love has to be expressed. So let us see this, how we can express our love. This is very interesting. Look at this. Attention. If you're a little bit attentive, can you be sound? When we attentive, you'll see what difference it can make. It can bring joy to people's heart. When we a little bit attentive.
Your man, you use it. No, yes. Lord, my dear, somebody was about to get to Papa. The road shampoo, and you want to go running. और उसके बाद जाके यीशु के दुकान से जजरिया चुरा के खाए। मुंबई वाली कॉलेज
जी मैं समझ रही हूँ दिल्ली से आपके बचपन की जो बदली जी की होती क्या आपने बचपन में आप दोनों चटोरिया चुरा के खाते थे
ट्यूशन के बाद जो झगड़ा हुआ रातों रात भाग गया, इसलिए यूसुफ जी के साथ जो है अलग अलग हो गया। बचपन से जैसा वो बारिश में जो है मजाक करता था, little bit attention, and similarly needs, interest, concern, and expectations. Second one is appreciation. We have to appreciate everyone. I really have to rush. We have to appreciate good qualities. So Saragrahi. Everybody can see the good qualities in others. Okay, then it's not just dosa drishti, but good qualities. And second one, availability. We have to be available for each other. No. You have to be available. Friends in need, friends in need. That's why we have to, who wants, he'll find the opportunity, who doesn't want, he'll find the reason. So this is very nice example, very, very wonderful example. Real story of the Olympic Games of Barcelona in 1992, actually. And this is the very grand athlete, and it was final. It was his final golden Olympic competition, and he was running for gold final. But 400 meters sprint, and when he started to run, just after 150 meters, his ligaments broken. And he has to stop. It was great pain. He was running. But unfortunately, sometimes there is so many slips between cup and lips. Great pain. He had to stop because he broke his ligament.
And he didn't want to give up, wanted to continue. And he didn't want to give up. No, I'll do it. I was preparing all my life. I cannot give it up. And he started to jump like this on one leg. And everybody told him, Derek, enough. Ho gaya. It's already finished. Everybody already finished. No, but I have to do it. This is my lesson. This is my exam. And he was jumping. And somebody was running to help him from the stadium. Police were trying to stop him. But this man came and embraced him and said, Derek, no need to do it. Who this was? It was his father. He said, Dad, I prepared for this competition all my life. And he said, no need, it's already over. Said, no, I'll do it. And then father said, okay, then I will help you. I will be by your side. Let's do it together. And they were walking, whole stadium. They were walking together. And Derek was crying out of pain, but he wanted to complete. And father was trying to pacify him, but he was by his side. And when they came just 20 meters before the finishing line, he said, Derek, now you have to do it yourself. Complete it alone. I want you to do it. And before they finished their race, father let him go and complete it. And they were received 65,000 people standing applause, clapping them and appreciating his determination. Who won, who lost? He didn't lose, he won. You know, that's the secret. Because I am, because we are. And who can tell that we don't have problems in life? Right? Our life is very, very challenging. And it's not yet over. As it is said, race is not over until it's over. Not yet. Not yet. That's why we have to be happy. We have to share this happiness with others. Because it's always to give flower to somebody, it's always teamwork. I like this slide very much, isn't it? Teamwork. Anyway, so we can skip few things. This is the teamwork. Let's skip. If you want to know how rich you are, you have to count how many things you have which you cannot buy by money. This is we went with our team also. We went to Russia before. And we are investing in each other. We are actually together. I know that this is our Nepal leaders from Nepal. We traveling also all over the world. And it's so nice to be together. And we went with Nepali dress, national dress. I also put national dress, and we did kirtan in Red Square. I told them in Russian language that one flower can express emotion, one star can guide the ship, like that. So, and similarly, Srila Prabhupada, he created this team all over the world. Just one man. Therefore, Srila Prabhupada went and created this society called ISKCON. We are so fortunate to be in this society. Prabhupada ki jai. And he created this wonderful family. Father and mother, I love you. Because he was attentive, he was available, and he could appreciate everyone, even hippies. Isn't it? He can find their fire even in hippies, even in drug addicts. That's why so many hippies became happy. And therefore now also everyone, we're also now traveling, and it's such a wonderful opportunity to discover new and new potential. So many living entities, jivas. We're traveling also, opening hospitals, gurukulas, traveling. And my mom also came. And these are, I told you, but now she is so happy. Oh ho. So she is doing arati also to Krishna and Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. And when she came actually, she was very surprised. They receiving her with garland and flowers, and she was asking, "Son, who are you?" I said, "Mom, I am your son, Dasa Anudasa." And she was so happy to see this wonderful family, happy family of devotees. Now I am here. She was admitted to hospital today, and all devotees taking care of her. I am here. Why? Because devotees taking care of her. Otherwise, I have to be there. And then she said, "Oh, actually, I thought I have only one son, but now I have many sons and many daughters. It's all my children." Even I was surprised. This lady kicked me out from the house. Now she is worshipping Krishna. And she was blessing everyone. "Oh, you are my children, Ashirwad." Blessing, blessing. So therefore, we have to be grateful to Srila Prabhupada that he created such a wonderful family where we can take care of each other. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Thank you very much.
GDY Patri Prabhu ki Srila Prabhupada ki Gaur Premanande.
Haribol, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. We have less time, otherwise I have so many materials to share with you.
Others, can you
We
can do a small 5 minutes?
can do all night kirtan, no, why small? बाप का बेटे सिपाही का घोड़ा कुछ नहीं तो था. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
So, can you tune the
Yeah.
भगवान का प्रसाद. Shall we do kirtan more? Are you sure?
yes.
What if battery will be overcharged? Then we have to go and dance in the street. Shall we do bhajan? Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Daya Kurama. ठीक है? Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Daya Kurama. Ama bina he dayalu Jagat samsare. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Jagat samsare Patita pavana hetu Dara avatara Namai Beara Patita pavana hetu Chaitanya Jaya Sita Patri Advaita Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Jaya Guru Bina Daya Jaya Patita Pavana Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hey! Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Jai Satchidananda, 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 Ajita Pavana Navadvipa Chandra Nityananda Pranagana Galadhara Sachimata Nandana Gora Hari Jai Gora Hari Haribo, Gauranga ki jai, Gauranga Desh ki jai, Bhakta Vrinda ki jai, Gaura Premanande, Bhakta Pavana Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Jai Gaura Premanande, Patri Prabhu ki jai, Bhakta Vrinda Zindabad, Zindabad. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much. This special preparation today. 200 ग्राम शांति, 500 ग्राम भक्ति, 1 किलो आनंद मिक्स करके जो बैटरी फुल बैटरी चार्ज. Okay.
And also, Yatashakti, how much ever able to contribute, you can.
Thank you very much.
Thank you all for joining.
Prabhu, we can leave. We can leave the meeting.
Just fill it up.
Prabhu, what do you want?
Just do it, Monica. Thank you.
Thank you all for joining. We are going to wind up the program. Hare Krishna.
Either.
Illa Prabhu.